Ever loved a movie so much you couldn't wait to own it? You tell your friends, your family, your coworkers, just anyone who would listen. Once it's released, you rush over to possess it, excited to relive the experience. But in the end, it only sits and collects dust. This time, I'll be unwrapping them.
Hey, what's up everybody? It is time for another Unwrapped review. First of all, I want to give a special shout out to my Muddy Cold patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to become a Muddy Cold patron, the link is in the description below. I also put at the end of the video, you get early access and other little special perks, such as, requesting stuff for me to review or ideas you want me to talk about on my YouTube channel, and you also get choices on what you want to see in the live stream on Discord. Also, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button below. Make that red turn to gray so you can see new videos that I post here, because sometimes I throw an extra video on here somewhere in the week. So, today is kind of a semi-surprise. Wasn't planning on doing an Unwrapped review of it because this was a patron request of a movie we watched on Discord for Questionable Content Month. It is one of my absolute favorite musical, which is Little Shop of Horrors from 1986, I believe. Yep, 1986. There is an original one from, I think it's the 50s or 60s or something, that I have seen. If you haven't done so already, because it is an old post on Muddy Cold, I did already do a review of this movie and the original. I did a comparison review. So this is going to be a very short Unwrapped review on hopefully the original movie that I was supposed to be filming today. Actually, I was supposed to be filming a while ago. Will be up really soon. If you don't know what it is, Little Shop of Horrors is about, let me tell you about it. Business blooms at Mushnick's flower shop when an exotic potted plant called Audrey II arrives. It turns out to be a carnivorous, mean green mother from outer space, filling that little shop with lots of horrors. Little Shop of Horrors first flowered in a low-budget 1960 Roger Corman movie, resprouted as a smash 1980 off-Broadway musical, and now comes full circle in this 1986 movie musical adaptation of the stage hit, with a score by multiple Academy Award winners Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. An all-star cast of comedy pros spreads tentacles of pleasure, and this DVD is packed with new and never-before-seen extras. Unfortunately, I didn't watch a lot of the extras. I kind of skimmed through it a little bit. While I was streaming it, I was hoping to show off the original ending, which a lot of, apparently the test audience didn't really like it. But it was, I think, the true ending or the real ending or whatever. It was not a happy ending, but it felt like that's what it was supposed to be, but obviously that's not how it ended. So they wanted, their sugary, sweet, happy ending. But there was a little twist surprise, so in case you haven't seen it, hopefully that didn't really spoil too much for you. But yeah, that's not how it originally ended. As I said, I'm not going to talk too much about it, because as I said, I've already done a comparison review, which you can totally read on Muddy Cold the blog. I'll put the link down in the description. You can check that out, of me comparing this version and the one from 1960, which has a small appearance from a young Jack Nicholson. The library used to have the original version of the movie, and I was really shocked to find out that this was a remake. So I watched it since it touted that it's starring Jack Nicholson. It does not. He has a very small role in it. He plays, if you've seen this version, the 1986 version, he plays the masochistic dentist patient that Bill Murray plays in this version.
Is this doctor's office?
Just a minute.
Oh, yes. I see it is.
You can come in now.
My name is Wilberforce.
Wilberforce what?
Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, you have an appointment, maybe?
No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, a Mrs. Eshiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, as you can see, I have a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Well, I can't help you today.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just wait outside.
Next. It's me, Arthur Denton. I'm next. Nurse.
Does, that have an appointment?
Ask it. I'm off duty.
I've been saving all month for this. I think I need a root canal. I'm sure I need a long, slow root canal. Let's go. Higher history of dental problems. Shut up! Yes, doctor. I went to a terrible dentist on Wednesday who was recommended me by somebody that I saw on Monday, who's the brother of a man that I usually see on Sundays. And their mother actually taught them everything that they know. She's incredibly gifted and quite elderly, and a lot of people think she shouldn't be working, but I go to her because I'm just incredibly devoted to her strength. She can't really see who you are, but she knows the sound of your voice, and if you tell her where it is, the problem, she eventually works her way back and she finds the trouble and she does it. I wish I had that family, because I can only go so long. That's how I want to be. I don't ever want to have to be just...
Comfy?
Yes, doctor.
So that's it. That's his role. It's a very small part. I like both versions, but obviously I like this version the most, which most people agree this is the best version. But of course, if you don't like musicals, of course you won't like this. But this is my absolute favorite musical, and it's just kind of great seeing how much of this still holds up today. There might be a couple things in there that might not gel well in 2021, but it's nothing like too serious. But the songs are great. Just looking at how they did the puppetry work with Audrey 2 and all of the other like props and stuff that they do is really amazing to see, especially for its time. Of course, the CGI and stuff don't completely hold up too much, but it's very minimal CGI. It's just a lot of like the electrocution and explosion shots, but it's not that big of a deal. The characters are very cartoony and comical, so it's a humorously dark movie. So I mean, if you enjoy things like Rocky Horror Picture Show or Repo the Genetic Opera, like this is, you know, up your alley for sure. For all you horror musical fans, I guess. I feel like that's such a weird like Venn diagram of people, but I mean, I know they exist, otherwise they wouldn't have had a Repo, I'm sure, after having something like Rocky Horror come out. Or even Nightmare Before Christmas, as I'm looking at my sweater behind me, which is also a very gothic musical. Also to like put into context of, you know, watching the, I think it was called Uncensored on, I forgot what channel it was. I don't think it was BT, but it was something similar, of Tashina Arnold talking about how she met, forgot her name. It's the other actress who plays Gina in Martin. They were like talking, she was talking about how they were trying out for this movie and stuff, and that they're like really good friends and stuff. So that really like kind of shocked one of my coworkers who was watching it, who I think she said that she hasn't seen this before, or it's been a really long time, and I've seen this movie like a gajillion times, so I wasn't like in a rush to like watch it. But since it was a request, I didn't mind watching it, and I own it. So it's just, you know, seeing all of these big names that are in this movie is just, it's just eye-opening to see where they were, and then they became even bigger in the 90s. Like John Candy, I think Belushi's in it too, and of course Rick Moranis is in it. I forgot the name of the actress who plays Audrey. I know she's been in some things, and her vocals are amazing. As much as it's just amazing how her talking voice is totally different than her singing voice. It is so powerful and just brilliant. That's all I have to say. I mean, I still really love this movie. There's not much else I can say that I haven't already said in my comparison review. Of course, like I said, if you love horror and musicals, definitely check this one out. It is a classic. Yeah, that's it. Shortest Unwrapped review ever. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will have more Unwrapped reviews to come. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also give me your thoughts on Little Shop of Horrors, if you liked it, if you hated it, if you've seen the original, if you've seen the musical in person, like a stage play, whether it's professional or not professional, I guess. What else? Also, you know, give me your favorite musical. There you go. I'll see you guys next time in another video.